other calls going on right now, so we've just been real busy. Joke has just been doing a fantastic job with all of you. We're just seeing you blowing up and going and doing, and we're excited to watch what's going on over there in Kenya and in Abuja and all the leaders that have come on recently. And he's asked me to come on today and give you a presentation about speed. So how to build your business faster. And he gave that to me the other day. And so I thought, okay, well, let me see what I can put together. So I'm going to share a slide with you, and I'm going to give you some things that came to mind that I thought would be helpful in helping you build your business faster. So he's asked me to come talk about that. So I am going to pass my screen over. So hold on, let's hear this. And let's move this over here. And we'll move me over there. And hopefully I won't talk too fast for everybody and you can all hear me. So can everybody see my screen? Hopefully. Okay. So I put together a slide presentation about speed and how to grow your business. And these are some things that I thought about that I just wanted to talk to you about. So I came to 5 points about how to tackle your business a little bit better and do it a little bit faster. And these 5 things are to do your research, to make a decision, to be intentional and set your goals, do not change your mind, and do not stop. These are the 5 key items that I'm teaching my people as we're building, and we are rocking in other areas where we've just launched USA. We're working on Singapore and Malaysia right now. I'm tackling some other countries outside of what you guys are all doing. And I have a lot of people asking me about the business. And these are some of the hurdles. And like Joke had said, coming on about questions. We get a lot of them. And so these are some of the things that I've noticed in the true leaders that I have brought up in PythonSignals and that are coming out being the best and the most important on building and building well. These are the things that we're tackling. So I want to share my thoughts about them. So the first point was doing your research. Before you get involved with a company and when people come up to you and ask you about PythonSignals, I always tell them, I said, look, before you get in and you start having all these negative questions about, is it a Ponzi scheme? Is it an MLM? Is it something that I need to be worried about? And they have concerns about crypto. I just tell them, do your research. You know, PythonSignals has been around for nearly 2 years now. We're going on 2 years. And so check out the company. The first thing is the company. Is it a real company? What do you know about it? Who are the leaders and the owners? Check out the information on them. We're very clear about the leaders and who the founders are of this company, and they all have good reputations. That's important in a business, to know that they have good reputations. Marius's bio is available for everybody. When everybody questions, does he know what he's doing and does his team? He's got over 30 years of experience, and we give you that bio. So we want you to be very clear with the people that you're inviting to come into PythonSignals that they know about PythonSignals, and it's not just even though it's a fairly new company, because it's less than 5 years old, we have a solid background and we have solid leadership within the company. What is our track record? We also provide that. We're open and honest with our calls. You know, nobody's 100%, but we tell you that. We tell you and we show you the track record of the calls that are made, and the testimonies are hundreds of them are there. So when you see the testimonies on a company that so many people all over internationally are putting testimonies on there that are real and on how much they're making, that they're using our report and that our product is really good. This is what, if people do their research on PythonSignals and the background of the company, the track record and the testimonies, that's enough to give them some confidence that this is the real deal because of the solid history and the integrity behind the people that are running the show. Also, the next thing is profiting. Over 1 million reports have been downloaded. That's a lot of reports. in people's hands. So is the product good? Is anyone making profits? Again, go back to the testimonies, go back to the reports and things that we give you, and do your research yourself. Tell the people, do your research. You know, I did my research before I got into the company, because that makes you very solid about making that decision. What is the risk? I've had people ask me this question. What is the risk if I get in? And I just tell them, instead of saying the risk is you may lose $500, the risk is you're going to miss out on a serious residual income opportunity. That's your risk. The risk is that if you don't ever give it a chance, and there's never an opportunity out there that I've been able to find that is this good for this less amount of money and with this low risk. You know, you can actually show that people will get $150 back, bingo, right away, of the first 2 people that come in. Now your risk is $350. I mean, that's nothing for running a business. So showing people that the risk is you're going to miss out on some serious, a great opportunity, and this is the perfect timing for this opportunity. So know what the risk is before you get, that's it. There's no hidden costs. Okay, what in other businesses do you have hidden costs? And a lot of other businesses that people are getting into and getting sidetracked on, they've got, they actually make you pay for their dashboards, they make you pay for materials, they make you pay for meetings, they make you pay for monthly costs, monthly maintenance, lots of different hidden costs that are in there. PythonSignals doesn't have any. You pay one time for a whole year, and you get the dashboard, you get all of the materials, you get everything, no hidden costs. We're not going to tell you in another month that you got to pay this, or you got to buy this, or you got to buy this product. You know, it's optional, but it doesn't, you know, if we put new products out there, they're going to be optional for you. It's not going to be a mandatory thing that you have to have in your company. So before you get involved in any company, do your research. Is the company sustainable? What's the sustainability? You know, the residual income is there, and it's easy for people to see that your subscription is going to expire in 1 year. If you get a Galaxy, it expires in a year. So your sustainability is that you have to renew it. So when you renew that fee, everybody gets those residual income again. You get all of the fees again. So it's sustainable in the fact that it's not just a one-time payout, it's a residual payout. So how many are working in the business? Okay, we've already told you right now we're I think really close to, if we haven't already exceeded 10,000. We were at over 9,000 just the other day, but we're growing rapidly. So that's a lot of people working PythonSignals for such a new company. Okay, we don't have people just leaving right and left. I mean, they come in, they keep their spot, you know, they're continuously using the product because it's such a good product. Is it valuable? Do people want and need the products? Yeah, today, if you're in crypto, you want those. And if you get out on Twitter and you see how many crypto people there are on Twitter, you can't even capture them all. There's so many people out there on Twitter in crypto. It's creating its own value, because the price of Bitcoin will eventually go skyrocketed because the value is being created because of the capped amount of Bitcoin. Okay, so we know that it's a valuable product because people are using the product and it's creating its own value. Will my time pay off? Yes, it's residual income. It will pay off. We show you in the presentation material that you're going to get your $500, your entire investment back within the first 3 months. And that's if you slow track it, really. I mean, if you're doing this business the way most people are doing it intentionally, you're going to see that income back very, very quickly, and most of them are. So that, I would say, do your research, tell your people, your new contacts to do their research first, and then come talk to you about the program. Okay, make a decision. Then I tell the people, once you've done your research, how do you feel about it? Do your positives and your negatives list. Make a decision. If you feel really, really good about something, 100% about it, you're going to know that it's a good thing to do. You're going to make that decision. You cannot be in 2 minds about a business and make it work for you. Okay, you're never going to be 100% all in. So I tell my people to actually make a decision and be firm with your decision. take as long as you need to make that decision to come in. But once you make that decision, be firm with it and do not waver off of it, and be very slow to ever change your mind. Okay, it needs to be a huge reason why you change your mind, but be firm, be committed, and don't be in two minds. Okay, before you start, make that decision and make that commitment when you come in. Okay, are you in other businesses? There's a lot of people that are in other businesses. How much time will you be able to give to meet the goals of this business? That needs to be a consideration, because that's going to either make or break whether or not you're going to make this work for you. This has a time limit for a reason. The 30-day plan has that 30 days for a reason, because they want you to focus 100% energy to get to your goal and make that rising star happen in 30 days. So do you have the time to do that? Or are you in too many other side businesses that are going to take you away from that goal? That needs to be a decision that you need to make. And this is what I tell my people, because so many people are in lots of other different businesses where they're all trying to make money. They're either in a home business, they're working 2 jobs, they're full-time business, even stay-at-home moms are super, super busy. So it's just, do you have the time and commitment that you can give 30 days to meet these goals? Okay. So can you give it 30 days focus is my next question. And are you in too much? Are you overloaded right now and it's not a good time for you? Because what I'm out to do is, when I'm selling PythonSignals and I'm doing the 2x2 power up, what I'm in it for is I want my 2 people to be strong. Okay, if that's not you, then you come back to me when you are strong. But I'm looking for 2 people, and I'm looking for those people who are going to rock this thing with me, and I'm going to make sure that I succeed, and I'm going to select those 2 people well. Family and friends. This is another thing. Once you get into PythonSignals and you see that you've made that decision and you've committed to that 30 days, let them see that change in you. Let them see you powered up and excited. You need to have that energy about you, and you need to be saying, look at what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. And they'll do the clever marketing area by just talking about it. And you can bring it up casually within conversations that you have with family and friends, but they're going to see that change in you, because they're going to see that sparkle in your eye again. And they're going to say, what are you involved in? And I said, just look, this thing is just taking off like crazy, and I'm already making money, and this is really, really good. And, they're going to want to come in. But let them be, we want you to be that magnet that others want to come to you. And this is another thing, is that a lot of times we've got life happening and we walk around. Some people have serious issues going on in their personal relationships, or in business, or in family, or health. But whatever that is, sometimes we walk around and we're not always smiling. Okay. But how nice is it when you walk into somebody, that's one great thing I love about Joke. He's a leader, but 99.9 chances he's always smiling. Okay, he may have things going on that we don't know about, but he's always got a smile on his face, and that attracts people to you. People are attracted because you don't see it out there very often. Everybody is caught up in the me, what's going on in my life, where am I at, how am I going to help somebody else is having a problem. Don't get all caught up in that, but let your light shine, because you will attract people when you shine. Okay, be intentional. Set your goals. This was one thing that Marius taught me that is an invaluable thing to me, is that you need to be intentional about what you do and set your goals. Okay, I'm going to say in the very beginning, your first goal needs to be, you're going to go all in. You are going to do this thing. You are going to make that commitment, and you are going to do it. There's no questioning whether or not you will make it happen or not. You will do it. And you're going to set that goal in place. You're going to start strong with the intent to make the money that you've been shown in the 2x2. I've been shown big money in the 2x2, and I want that. So you want to stay hungry. And this is one thing that I've always thought about too, is whenever I'm running my other businesses, is that, when I look for people to come into a business and work for me, I always look for the hungry people. You know, that's not always necessarily the poor people, but I would rather have them because they're hungry. If they're hungry, they're going to work hard for me and they're going to get me where I need to be. If I've got somebody in there that's not as hungry and they're pretty well set, or they've got a lot of money and they're not really seriously focused, they're not going to work as hard as a hungry person. That's all I have to say about that, is that I look for hungry people. And I look for people that really need that income and that they're going to do what it takes to get them there. And as long as I can work beside them and work with them, it's going to get them there. So set your goal for the first 7 days. What am I going to do the first 7 days? Get yourself a plan. What goal do you want to hit in 7 days? Do you want to make the full rising star in 7 days? That's fast. That's super fast. That's speed. That's what we're talking about. There are people that are doing it. You guys all know some of them, and they're seeing that money. Instead of in 9 or 10 months time, they're already at 10 grand in 10 weeks. Okay, because they're intentional. They've got their goals set and they are on track and they don't lose focus. So set your first 7 days and know what you're going to do. Have your plan ready, who you're going to talk to. Do you have those 2 people in mind? Make a list of the top 5 people that you want to go after, and you set meetings. Get that 7 days going. Rising star in 30 days. That's your goal. That's your next goal. After your first week, the rising star is 30 days. A lot of you, a week is pushing it. That's pretty fast. Most people can do it in 2 weeks. Most people are doing it in 2 weeks. Yeah. 3 weeks, 3 weeks if you need it, that's fine. You've got 30 days. As long as you stay on the 30-day plan. But if you're not on that 30-day plan, that's your second goal. You need to be there. You need to get that $100 bonus. That's your second goal. Make sure you get it. You make the rising star, and then you want to tell others about it. This is one of the things that Ijoke is doing in the Africa and the Kenya team, is he's promoting it out. He's showing you the certificate. Show the certificate. Be proud of that thing. You worked hard for it. Get it. Make other people want what you have. You've got the rising star. You made the $20 bonus, or you have the $5 bonus. You made rising star. Get excited. It keeps other people excited, and it keeps other people saying, "Wow, if so and so can do it, I can do it." Okay, so you want to stay excited and you want to be able to tell people about it. And then make your goal for the next 30 days. What happens now? What happens after rising star? Do not become a couch potato. It's not time to be a couch potato yet. So the next 30 days, you want to focus on your 2 committed referrals that you brought in, your intentional people. You want to do everything you can to help them get to rising star. You know, and some people ask me, well, do I give away my referrals? Well, that's up to you. Some of us are doing that because we want to help our 2 get to rising star, because they're going to pay it forward. It's not the actual way. We want everybody to direct refer so that you get extra money and you build your money. But if you are committed to seeing this successfully, some of us are making that sacrifice, you might say, is because somebody else might not be as good of a marketer. One of my people may be really struggling to make that 30-day commitment, and if I loan them a referral, they're going to give me one back. Do it. Help. You know, but be intentional to get your 2 referrals, because it's going to help you, but help them get to be a rising star. And follow up and keep them encouraged. Don't let them get to be couch potato until their 2 people get rising star. Once your 2 people get rising star, if you want to be a couch potato, that's fine. At that point, it should be off and running, and you should be seeing some good money from that. If you continue to work the business from that point and get more than 2 and get 3 or 4, you're only going to help your team, because you're going to get more money in, because you're going to get more direct referrals, but it's also going to produce spillover for your entire team, which is going to make them happy because they get more money. So, you know, it's a win-win to keep working, but it's not necessary. Once you're a rising star and your 2 people are rising star, you're good to go. Okay, do not change your mind. Life happens. This is one of the big keys that can happen, that can delay your success and slow you down, is when life happens. You know, we never know when our health is going to take part. We have a family matter. One of our kids something happens, we have somebody dear to us pass away, bad news happens, lots of different things happen, but don't lose focus. We have to deal with life, and it's one of the toughest things that we have. It will delay you, but don't let it destroy you. You're going to have to learn how to deal with it and move forward, pick up, and get with it as soon as possible. I'm not going to go into all my stories, but I can tell you how many times I've been kicked down to the very, very bottom, and to the point of where it was just tragic, very, very, very tragic. But you have to make that decision to move forward as soon as possible. When you make the commitment to be a rising star, you make that commitment, and you get with the program, and you get your team to help you if you have a life event or tragedy. Just say, I just can't focus, I can't. Our team is there to help you. Always take care of family first. The rest will happen. That's just the way it works. You take care of your family needs first. Everybody else pitches in. This is a great group of people in PythonSignals. They're all caring about charities. They care about everybody else. They know when somebody's down and out and having a tough time, we help them out. It only takes 2 people. Let's get together and help them out, and they'll pay forward when they get their act together or when they get back on track. So, but always take care of your health first. Okay, health is important. If you don't have your health, you can't smile because you don't feel good. Okay, so make sure that you take the time to take care of your health and do what it takes, and don't get yourself in such a dither like some of us are doing, and we're working way too many hours. But we have to be mindful to take care of our health, and I'm preaching to the choir here. I'm preaching to myself. So take that time out that you need to take care of you, because if your cup's not full, it's going to reflect, and it's going to reflect in how you look. It's going to reflect in your attitude and everything else. Bad habits, lose them. Laziness, it's easy to fall into that after you get to be a rising star and say, oh, I've done my work. Don't be lazy. Like I said, don't become a couch potato. Negative thoughts, don't let them go there. There's a lot of negativity on crypto and on the market, and when people don't understand it and the market goes up and down, you need to fully understand the blog posts that you get and the reports. They're explained to you in the webinar. Please be on the webinars. It's vital to understand, especially if you're new to crypto. Okay, if you're new, they can be messy. They can be messy reports, and you cannot understand some of them. So they are explained to you what the key points are in trading. So we want to make sure that you understand and you get past the negativity of, I don't understand, this is too difficult. Let's walk through it. A lot of us are here, and then we'll get going on what's happening with the reports and help you through, especially if you're new to crypto. Bitcoin non-believers, you're going to get a lot of Bitcoin non-believers, and all the reasons why you shouldn't be in Bitcoin. Okay, what's happening in Bitcoin and why we shouldn't be in it, and a lot of this comes from USA. And I don't mean to put USA. I'm an American. I'm an Aussie American. So it's just that they're very restricted on what they can use, the exchanges. They don't have it as good as South Africa. South Africa right now is leading the way, and they have the exchanges, the crypto wallets, the means, the banks on board. Australia's really well to do as well with crypto, and so are some of the other countries. Unfortunately, USA struggles. So you're going to get a lot of Bitcoin non-believers if you're trying to tackle the USA market. Don't let them steal your joy. Okay, this is their problem. They need to get into crypto, even because it's more difficult for them to get into it. That should be a sign that they need to. Don't let people steal your joy just because they're negative about crypto. Understand what's going on in the crypto market. Keep up with what's going on, and that way you know. And you know that we're all farming coins, so when the market goes down, we're actually doing a happy dance. We're not stressing when we're right now we're waiting for this flash drop in Litecoin, and everybody else is saying, please go up, and we're sitting here going, no, we need to farm our coins. We're increasing our coins in our portfolio for a reason, because that's what's going to give us wealth. Investing your time and effort in PythonSignals and learning how to do the 2x2 properly will make you very secure on your stand and what you're doing, and you won't let people steal your joy. Motivation. See your goals completed, check them off, put them on the wall, smile, be happy, stay energized. It is important. When people see that you're continuously smiling, you're always happy, and you're energized because you love what you do and you know that it's working and you feel good about it because you've done your research, it's going to show. And people are going to want that. It's going to rub off on people and they're going to say, I want whatever you have. And, you know, it's just, that's the way it works. You know, people want something when they see it successful. So why are you working hard? Put down your goal. Why are you doing what you're doing? You know, I see that picture up there. You know, is your goal to travel the world and enjoy some of these beautiful beaches in Fiji and Thailand and all over the world? You know, what is your goal? Or are you working hard to make sure that your family's all taken care of? But keep your goal in front of you on your computer so you don't lose sight of your goal. Why am I working hard? Because I want this. Whatever it is. Do I want that Lamborghini? Is that what it is? Do I want my fishing boat for some people? You know, what is it that you want? Do you want that big fancy diamond ring? You want the big house? Do you want a house that's paid for? Do you just want to be able to stay at home and not have to worry about working? And, you know, again, you know, there's a lot, you want more life balance instead of work balance. Keep that goal in your focus, and that will keep you focused on meeting your 7-day goal, your 30-day goal, and your lifetime goal. Be positive and speak these words out daily. When you get up in the morning, I come to my computer and I say, why am I doing this? I'm doing this because so many people need it. You know, that's why I'm doing it, because I'm enjoying the blessings that, you know, my husband has helped us get to. And I'm like, I want everybody to feel that good. I want everybody to be debt free. I want everybody to know what it's like not to have to struggle. And it's a beautiful thing. So keep your goal and keep it there. So, I mean, you know, a lot of you, some people have parents or somebody that they want to help out and that are struggling because of the fact that they're disabled, or they, you know, they didn't put enough away for their pension and they're struggling, and maybe they need a home. You know, you don't know what they need, but what are your goals? Our goals, you know, Maurice and I, you guys all know that we're building water wells. It's our goal to see, you know, help other people, pay it forward, but you do it when you get to a place of abundance. And this is another key that I need to teach you, is to stay motivated, because you will be at that place of motivation. I mean, that place of abundance. And when you get there, you'll be able to help a lot of people a whole lot more than if you're helping little bits and pieces now while you're still trying to get there. You know, if you're in a place where you need help yourself, it's really hard to give the handouts and help others, because it'll take you longer to get to that place of abundance. So try and really, really put your budgets together and get to those goals. I know I'm getting long, but I'm over it now. So do you have 7 Bitcoins yet? This is what eJoke and the founders have put together for you. It's an opportunity in PythonSignals for you to get 7 Bitcoins. Okay, this is our goal. This is the goal that we have for each one of you, is for you each to have 7 Bitcoins. I know that sounds like a lot for some of you. You're just happy if you can get 1, and I get that. But reach for the stars and put your goal big. Put it at 7. 7's a good number. It's God's number. So make it your number. Make it 7. Go for that 7, and don't stop until you get there. You will if you can get to these numbers and you can be intentional to work PythonSignals the way it's intended, with just 2 people, which anybody can do. The work gets done quickly, 30 days, be intentional and make it happen. And don't veer off of your goals. Stay hungry. Stay hungry. That's the key. Don't get comfortable. Okay? Post this on your computer. Make sure you have it there. 1 day closer to my goal, $1 million. Now, some people want to go with that billion, because I know you guys got that little billion number going on. But realistically, let's start off with $1 million, because I think a lot of people, if they got 1 million, that's your first goal, then you can go to the billion level. Okay? But put your goal there that you want to get to $1 million, because I think that will set most people free. And that's my presentation to you guys today. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it motivated you and encouraged you a little bit. And we'll get you there. Over to you, eJoke.
This is my daughter. Thank you very much, Wendy. That was really very good. And I see that there's a lot of great insights. Can you please stop sharing? Um,
I would